Hey guys, Gina here. I'm a speech therapist. I'm also a mom. So I put together this channel to support you and your family and help your children out, as well as help you give your child the skills they need and help you learn to teach them. So if you have anything you want a video about, comment down below. I'm happy to make videos just for your child and your family, whether it's something more personal like potty training or getting them to sleep, or maybe they're having trouble spelling or a certain sound. I want to help you guys out. I have lots of videos and all sorts of things. If you do comment down below with a video I already have, that's okay. I don't expect you to sort through all my stuff. I'll give you a link. So just let me know, ask me questions, ring my bell, and subscribe, please. I put up new videos every week, so if you ring the bell, you'll be notified. Most of the time I put up more than one video, but I post every single week. So this is the second video of my second series for kindergarten prep. So when I say kindergarten prep, I'm talking about kids that haven't started kindergarten yet. I did a first video series, which is really helpful for ages 2 to 3, giving them basic skills, which I really want you guys to check it out if you haven't yet. In order to move forward with this set of video though, this whole series, your children really need to know their letter sounds. So I encourage you to make sure they're practicing daily. I have a video just for them. So make sure you check that out. And that they are practicing those letter sounds. Now, if your kids are rocking through letter sounds and they know exactly what they're doing, get started with me. The first video of this series was about rhyming. It was the second part of rhyming, so a more advanced stage. Today we're talking about onset and rhyme. No, it's not the same thing as rhyming. Sounds the same, but it's different. So I want you to know what onset and rhyme is. So onset is the first part of the word. Not every word has an onset, but we'll talk about that in a minute. It's the first consonant. So the rhyme is actually the vowel, the next vowel, and then the consonants that follow that. So let me give you an example. Bat. That is a really good example because you can see B is the first consonant, so that's your onset, and AT is a vowel plus a consonant to follow. At, that's your onset. I'm so sorry. That's your rhyme. So now that you understand that, it's really important for you to understand that the onset can actually be a cluster of sounds. Something like clap. That k, l, cl sound is your onset, the beginning, and ap, the consonant and the vowel to follow, is the rhyme. So, like I said, not all words have onsets. You do need to know that for things like in, at, or own. There's no consonant, so there's not a way to break it up like that. There is no onset. It's very common, but the reason why onset and rhyme are really important for your child to understand is it helps them recognize and memorize, kind of puts things in their head, these big clumps of letters. So when they're reading, writing, and spelling down the road, they'll be able to recognize them better, and it'll really help support them. It'll help them just pick up these skills and really just prepare them. So I really want to encourage you to let them practice this. We're going to do some practice exercises in a minute, but I do want you to know that the next video of this series will be on breaking up words into syllables and counting syllables. So I will teach you a lot of ways to do that. But let's get started on practicing onset and rhyme. I'm only going to go through a couple examples with you, just so that if your child seems to be having trouble, you'll know what to do to give them pointers to help. And then they will be able to practice. I always try to create a separate video, which is practice exercises for your child so that you can set them up with that. You don't need to help them with these videos practice. They're specifically for your child. You can help them. I always encourage parents working with children in any way, anytime. But sometimes you have things you need to do, like get dinner ready. These are great exercises that they can be doing while you're doing things like that. So stay with me. We're going to do just 1 or 2 or 3 exercises together, and then make sure that you set your child up with a practice. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below if you have questions always. Thanks, guys. Hang in there. Let's get started. The onset is the first consonant or cluster, plus the rhyme is the vowel and preceding consonant. This is how most words are made up, but not all. I want your child to get a pen and paper out before they begin the practice exercise and write down all of the vowels and the consonants. I provided them this list as well so that they can have everything in front of them. so they'll be able to follow along and make guesses every time they do the exercises. It'll be a great way for them to practice. So let's do an example together. The word sip. I'll present it to your child by saying sa-ip, sa-ip, sip. And then I'll show them the answer, and hopefully they'll match. If not, we'll talk about how to get to that answer, and we'll do another example. So here's another example. This one is actually a cluster, so the way I'll say the sound and word is sla-ip, sla-ip, slip, so that they can understand that the first sound, sla, is actually combined, and it is a cluster. If you still need help to give your child any pointers, comment down below. I'll be happy to give you a little more guidance. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so that you'll be notified every time videos are posted. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.